Hello and welcome to the Star Wars 7 teaser trailer analysis. This next scene, which is my personal favourite, is of a dark figure walking through the woods. As mentioned in the last video, this scene could also be some form of flashback, maybe centred around this character. From what I've heard from other news videos, we're not actually going to get any Sith in this film. They were just going to get the Sith Inquisitors, or the Dark Inquisitors, which are the Jedi Hunters. So it is entirely possible that maybe, I don't know, events on Alderaan, which this place does look like, as seen in the Star Wars Old Republic cinematic trailers. Alderaan had woodland and was mostly covered in snow. Could have been hunting a Jedi, and this is what we're seeing, his story. As he proceeds into the woods, he slows down and then gets into a crouch, reaches for his lightsaber, which is possibly the most important part of the entire trailer, because he activates his first blade. And before we even get onto the big part of this, if you have a look at the first blade, it doesn't look clean and crisp like all the other blades that we've seen in Star Wars. It looks crazy. It almost looks like it's been changed by the Force. And I know that in certain games and expanded universe, it was possible to do that, to use the Force to make your blade even more powerful. But then, of course, the next part of the shot is the big reveal, which is two smaller blades which appear at either end of the hilt. Now, there has been a lot of speculation on whether that would be practical or not, but I believe personally that this is a reference, or just continuing on George Lucas's original vision of the lightsaber. When he was shooting Star Wars Episode 4, naturally the effects weren't as good as they are today, so he had to make do. But he said that the lightsabers are sort of like broadswords or long swords or whatever, but with a weightless hilt. Sorry, a weightless blade. But they would still be fought with their same elegance, and almost like there is still weight, so slow fighting. And maybe this is what they're trying to reference with the almost looking like a broadsword lightsaber. Now, that's not the only evidence that, or the only facts that I'm basing this on. In the Star Wars expanded universe, way back when, before lightsabers even existed, the Sith on Korriban, which is one of the Siths, or the Sith's home planet, used to fight with broadswords or katana blades instead of lightsabers. But what they would use is their dark powers to change the blade in order to make it more powerful. So, you know, because anyone could wield a sword, but to wield a sword that could cut through anything would require special training and special power, which is what they then did, and then that proceeded on to be the lightsabers that we know today. Thank you very much for watching the Star Wars 7 teaser trailer analysis. The next installment and the final installment should follow very shortly. May the Force be with you.